Will teachers be working today or will they be sitting in?
Well, we have been advised by the union, and once again, good morning, that the teachers will be going to schools today, but they will be engaged in a sit-in. I'm not sure if that position remains. And I say that because, Darren, I want to give a little bit of background information, just to complement what you started with earlier this morning. There are a few issues that remain outstanding, or that have been issues between the Antigua and Barbuda Union of Teachers and the Ministry of Education. One being the issue of upgrades. And you mentioned in your opening remarks that all teachers have been upgraded except for approximately 25 due to clerical issues. I wanted to be clear that a process was undergone over the last 6 months or so, sometime in the region of August to September, where between the union and the Ministry of Information and Ministry of Education, a reconciliation was done to identify exactly which teachers are to be upgraded. And so once there was agreement on that list, the process commenced. Now, these persons, for one reason or another, was not on that list. So they were not on that list. So I don't want it to be misconstrued that we had all of these and we just left out 25 persons. These were 25 other persons that were subsequently identified. All of the persons who were initially a part of the upgrade list have been upgraded. And for reasons unknown to us, it appears, and I say it appears because this has not been confirmed by us, the union has advised us that there are about 30 persons who have not yet received the increment on their salary. We have said to the union that when we process that information in free balance for the Treasury for payment, the matter is totally out of our ability to control anymore. It is for the Treasury to issue payment. And so if an individual has indicated, or if an individual does not receive that increase in their salary, it is for them to come to us to say, Mr. Ministry of Education, I received my instrument of upgrade, but I have not seen the requisite increase in my remuneration at the end of the last month. And then we can investigate. But unless they come to us with that information, we simply have to operate on the premise that they've received the upgrade that was requisitioned from the Treasury. The union has indicated that while it is not their responsibility to gather that information from the membership, based on our request to them, if you have complaints coming in from your members, get us the names of who you say are the persons that have complained to you, and we will investigate it. So that one, we're really waiting on the union to return to us with that information. Again, I want to be clear. The union has indicated it is not their remit to gather this information from their membership. However, in the interest of the members, they will gather it and submit that information to us. And I'm hoping we get that information today.
Right.
The other issue that seems to be a contentious issue, which I don't think it is, that the union indicated they will continue to engage in their sit-in or the industrial action, is the one with the collective bargaining agreement. They have indicated that until the negotiations recommence, they will sit in and take industrial action. We have indicated to them as far back as 2 weeks ago that there's a process that this has to go through. The negotiating team first has to present to the Cabinet of Antigua and Barbuda what was requested by the ABUT. We deliberate on it and we send a counter proposal. Those deliberations took place on Thursday last during the Cabinet. I'm advised now that the union has been invited to a meeting with the negotiating team this morning at either 9 or 9:30 at the Ministry of Finance headquarters. And so based on the union's correspondence and utterances, the two issues that they need to have addressed prior to recommencing work and bringing an end to this industrial action are: one, the teachers who remain unpaid for the increment should be paid. And we have said to them, well, you are the one, we're waiting on you to provide us with that list because we don't have that information. And the second being the recommencement of negotiations. And I'm told, like I said, that is to start this morning at 9:30. Okay. And so when you ask the questions, will teachers be going back to the class? That is really a question that you want to ask the leadership of the union, but we certainly believe that the two issues that they've indicated need to be addressed prior to returning to the classroom have in fact, well, one has been addressed and the other, the ball is in the union's court.